You want to say welcome back, everybody?
Welcome back, everybody. Building the cabin.
You're building the cabin. You guys are playing in the living room, huh? Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Saturday morning here. Obviously, weekend mornings are time to get some work done, or weekend days. So the goal for this video and this weekend would be to get this front wall. So from here, whole front wall, 28 feet. It's going to be in 3 sections. There's 2 windows here for our bedroom. They're going to be stacked one on top of the other because we're going to have bunks in there. So there's essentially going to be a window for each bunk. Our bedroom, can't wait to show. I can't wait to see the bedroom when it's done, but I can't wait to show the bedroom when it's done either. It's essentially going to be built in 2 king bunks, one above the other, and that's where we're all going to sleep. And then there's going to be some built-in clothes storage as time goes. Obviously, some of those finer details are going to be quite a ways away from now. So these front walls, it sounds funny probably to say. That's the thing about building an off-grid cabin, the way we're doing it. But I haven't fully decided of what the height of these walls, the final height of these walls will be. I have 10-foot lumber, and I'm not going to cut it. I'm gonna measure, make sure they're all the same. But I'm gonna. Like every inch counts as far as getting the pitch as steep as we can, so that as much as possible can slide off. Because obviously with 14 feet with only a 2-foot difference would be not a whole lot. So hopefully a 2.5 foot to 3 foot difference is what we'll end up with. I have a few ideas of how we can end there. Patio doors in the middle, 5-foot patio sliding doors, and up where I'm standing right here is one day going to be big, hopefully deck, large deck. And then over here, right behind Eli, is essentially a 4-foot by 4-foot window for our living room. So lots of light coming through. This winter, the plan is to actually just leave this patio door opening boarded and insulated for this winter. And then in the spring, we're going to pull that out and we're going to put the door in. So that's the plan for this video. Also, I meant to say, it is officially fall. I think 2 days ago was the first day of fall, which is absolutely my favorite time to work. It is so beautiful, and we are definitely behind schedule of where we hoped to be right now, because we had essentially a week and a half of wet weather, which a week into that was when the Hurricane Lee came over us, which wasn't a hurricane when it came over us, but it dumped rain on us. So unfortunately we lost a good amount of time. We did not get a lot done that week. So we're in crunch mode. At this point, it's late September, and we kind of have a month, I think, at most, before we want to have this insulated, the wood stove installed, and mattress maybe on the floor and sleep in there. Alright, so the regular studs and king studs are done for this walls. We're going to have a window stacked on top of another window. I need to measure all that out. This is my most complicated wall. Let's see how fast I can figure it out. I think it's time to lose the toque though real quick. Looks like it's... I've got the wall largely laid out, and now essentially what I'm going to do here, so the header's just kind of tacked in with some nails, and then this will be the sill plate for the top window. The top window will sit right here. This will just be wall. Second window is going to sit right here. Wall at the bottom. Obviously, what I'm going to do for the jack stud, so this is my king stud, and to support the header, I'm going to do jack studs in between with the sill actually going straight to the king stud, which isn't the way I've done any of these walls. But with 2 windows, I think that was, I guess it's probably a lot of extra work, but it's less lumber is the thing that I'm thinking right now. Should work. it's supposed to work. I've seen that this is a method. It's not a method I've chosen to do, and I don't think it's a method people often do just because it is more work, but it is a method that is acceptable. So with this first section complete, it's time to do a quick window fit to double check before I do the second one. Everything's good. That's not good. Glad I checked. Good in the width, so it means king stud's header, everything's good. This sill is too high, so I'm gonna triple check that I'm at 22 1/4 like it tells me to. 22 1/4, but it's clearly 22 1/4 itself. When the sticker tells you the wrong thing, you know you should measure. Let's hope it's second time's a charm for this. So I got everything figured out. I got the window, tested it, it fits. That's all nailed together now, so we're working on our way down. Essentially, this is what's going to be the top of the next window, and then this is the bottom of the next window, so it's two of the same windows. So in between each sill that we have here, we're going to be adding in essentially what is the jack stud. So the whole family's out here. Megan's helped me hammer a couple nails. The boys have moved in officially. They've already brought in their toys. I think we need to get a roof before we move in officially. We're getting closer.
I would say so.
We're getting closer. And a roof better than just a tarp. And there we have it. Our most complicated wall is officially framed. Everything's nailed in, everything's secured. Need to check for square, get it secured once it's square. And this thing's going up. Our first front wall standing up. It's gonna be super exciting. It's gonna make quite a big difference. Other way. We'll go the other way. Yeah. Put it flat. So your hands are on both sides, but yeah, essentially. Okay, everybody, it is Sunday, and it is mid-morning right now. I just finished sweeping off the floor for the first time actually. There was so much sawdust and leaves and everything. Just to get all that off the floor before all of the walls are up, because right now I can at least just sweep it off the edge and it goes on the ground. And I'm gonna try my best to not cut on the floor as much as possible. Obviously there's gonna be sawdust we're gonna need to clean up, but much easier to clean up when there's no bottom plates blocking the whole floor. So the goal of today is to get the next two front wall sections, or the last two sections of wall, framed up and standing. And then obviously we're gonna try to check for level and all that kind of stuff. We're pretty darn close on everything, but obviously we wanna get it as close as possible. And then after we're all good, we're gonna get up as many sheets of OSB, probably at this point try to tack them and not necessarily put every single nail in the sheets, so that they can be up, and even while I'm away at work or whatever, Megan can work on putting nails in as we go. And then the hope is that early this week I'm gonna order what we need for a roof. And I guess the hope would be that by next weekend we're ready to like get going on the roof. That would be the main goal right now. We're actually very comfortable in the trailer right now. It's cold in the mornings, but because it's nice, it's still 20 degrees Celsius in the afternoons. It's pretty comfortable in the trailer still. And there we have it, friends, after, again, much longer than I thought. Oh well, I'm learning. The hope is that, well, the next wall will have less jack studs, etc., etc., a smaller wall, 1 4-foot window, essentially, so it's my last wall. I think I'm gonna get it done today, regardless of how long this takes me. Alright, this is gonna be one heavy thing, I think, for Megan and I. It's a patio door opening, so I beefed up the header a little. It's a 5-foot patio door and did double jack studs here. So we'll see. Hopefully that's the right thing to do. I really don't know that much what I'm doing. Let me know if I did it wrong. It's kind of too late, but let me know. And there we have it, everybody. The middle section of our front wall is officially standing. It looks kind of insane to see this. I keep underestimating how long it'll take me to frame up some walls. Megan and I were just talking about how every wall section, so the back wall, obviously we did in 3 sections, the front wall's in 3 sections, and then the 2 side walls are their own, and every section except for one, we were just talking about how every single wall section has at least 1 framed window. I guess 1 framed window other than the one that has the 2 above each other. Except for the one section of 8-foot wall on the back that had nothing. But this last section, I think, I have it down. I figured it out. Obviously, I've gotten a little better, but one last section to go. Let's get to it. After this thing can be framed up. Over that way. With all the rain we got and our wood was sitting close to the ground, dirt splashed up on the wood, so we can get a couple little helpers getting the dirt off our lumber. We don't want dirt in our walls. Keep going. Keep going to that area. There's one more dirt right there. I'll let that set up. Just around the nails. Yeah. There you go. Got it.
Can you help? Oh no. That's it.
Other than Megan right now, that's some wholesome family content right there. You did it though, you got it. Just some proof that Megan's actually helping. She's even climbing a ladder right now. Thanks, Megan. Luki, you want to see Mama up on the ladder? That's funny, huh?
but welcome back. We are putting on next. Like the last wall is good on. Right, Dada?
That's right, yeah.
So that's what's going to happen.
So last night I finished up this last section of wall, but it was too dark for us to stand it up, or at least we chose not to. So next day the wall's done, it just needs to be stood up for now. That will be the last section of wall. Then we need to do our top plates, get everything tied together, put up the rest of the OSB, and the walls will be done. Time to get this last section of wall up, and then it's gonna actually look like what the cabin will look like. Lots of OSB left to go. Obviously the double top plates the whole way around need to go, and we need to tie everything together properly. Got a good start on the OSB there in the back wall, but we're standing, we're framed and ready to sheathe it up.